Well, here we are out here today. Just dropped the anchor. Looks promising. I've seen quite a few terns dive, and that's always a good promising sign. And it's early in the season for bass, but caught one yesterday. We'll see how we get on today. Anyway, I've got to put this handy cam down, and because the kettle's coming to the boil. Well, I don't know what's excited this lot. Doesn't take much. Now these little chappies are ragworm. Let's see if I can show you. You know, you don't. They've got some, if I can zoom in, if it will. You know, when they go, they got some very nice little nippers. And they'll have a go if they can. But under the right conditions, these represent excellent bait for where I fish for bass, and that's about the right size. You can get these up to a foot, 14-15 inches long, and those I really handle with care. But for a reasonable sized fish, 3 or 4 pounds or so, these represent an ideal bait. Anyway, we'll see how we get on today. We've had a couple of bites already. First one of the season, about a pound, pound and a half, I suppose. That's a bass. Let's see if I can get down here and show it properly. We've got a nasty spine there. You've got to watch that. And you've got some nice spines on the dorsal fin. Anyway, we'll let this one go. It's not quite big enough, but a beautiful looking fish. Well, here we have our second fish for the day. Another nice bass, about a pound. Put him down there. Whoops. As I say, I tried to point out these spines. They can be quite nasty if you grab hold of them wrong, but they're an excellent fighting fish and they eat well. So this little chap is going back. Number 3, a little bit better, so it's looking up. I've stirred up this lot. Where is it? Usually some bird of prey. No, can't see any. Unfortunately, this little fella was fouled hook. He took the hook right down and some blood come from the gills, so I brought it home. But you can see, I can demonstrate now what a lovely fish they are. That's the dorsal fin, and they're the nasty spines, and there's a spine on the end of the gill case just there. That'll get you if you're not careful. Anyway, that's barely a legal fish to bring home, but as I say, it wouldn't have survived. So I'm going to fillet this, and I'll quickly demonstrate how I do it. I lift up that fin with the blade of the knife and come at an angle like that, because there's more meat in this part of the head than here, which is the belly. So we go in about there. Don't go too close to the fin or you'll cut into the blood vessels, and go down as far as we can feel the actual backbone of the fish. And then this is the way I always do it. This side of the fins, just this side, cut like so, and go all the way along and all the way down, and you can feel the backbone, and with your knife flat come across and come out through the tail. Now this is the hard bit. You sort of turn 90 degrees and with the tip of the blade peel this back, and you keep going and gradually peel it back, And what you will find, there's a rib cage there, and we don't want to cut through the spines, we just want to keep paring it back, keep going like so, and that's one. I mean, it wants washing, but that's one. There's no meat left there, that's all bone. Turn the fish over, do the same thing again, go under that fin there, lift it up, go at an angle, about that angle, cut down, stop as soon as you can feel the bone. Turn 90 degrees, and I'm a bit close to the head, which I brought blood up here, but never mind. Go along, you can feel the bone, go through, keep the blade flat along the backbone of the fish, and go right out to the tail. This blood will of course wash off. It was only caught an hour ago. Again, heart it back. That's pretty good. That will want washing, of course. And again, that's all bone. You wouldn't, you know, if you can get half fish to half carcass, you're doing very well. Okay, now what I would do with those, they'd be washed in fresh water. Got a little bit of the tail there, get rid of that. Wash those under a running tap. Place in a frying pan with a small amount of olive oil, knob of butter, skin side down, and gently fry 4 minutes, 5 minutes, just lightly. It's a very delicate fish, so you don't want to overdo it. So you sort of brown the skins and then turn them over, so you slightly brown the fresh side. Just do them lightly, they don't need a lot of cooking. And serve with a quarter of lemon, peas, new potatoes, half a bottle of white wine. Woo!